One should presume the Dark Lord will turn to you. Aside him.
So when the time comes, the boy must die.
Yes, he must die.
You've kept him alive so that he can die at the proper moment. Raising him like a pig for slaughter.
Don't tell me now that you've grown to care for the boy.
Except Patronum.
Lily? After all this time?
Always. So when the time comes, the boy must die.
The scene starts in Hogwarts. As previously Harry Potter defeated Lord Voldemort, everything was normal again. Harry Potter decided to go home to take off 1 year with his friends. Neville Longbottom decided to stay back in Hogwarts for some more research on plants. This incident happened after a few days in Hogwarts. One day Neville was in Potion Lab. He was working on biodecomposer potion for saber plants. Neville tries to create the boetic plant by himself, but he failed. Neville decided to ask Minerva McGonagall for help since she has more knowledge in plants. So Neville took his book and went through the corridors towards the class.
Madam Minerva McGonagall, can I talk to you for a minute, please?
Minerva McGonagall was teaching Transfiguration. As she saw Neville asking for her help, she told the class to be quiet and focus on the chapter. She then leaves the classroom and went near the balcony with Neville.
What is it, Neville?
Madam, I just discovered a new species of nematopy plant, but I can't apply this potion unless I know how this plant came to existence. Can you help me with this?
Well, I do appreciate your new invention, Neville, but you have to know, I am not a herbology teacher because I left that long time ago. But perhaps I do know where you can get help.
Oh, I am sorry, madam, I did not know that, but where do I get the help?
The room of requirements. That is the only room where you will get help.
Wait, that room of requirements? I am allowed there?
Oh, Neville, why you won't be allowed there? Your friend Harry Potter also known that place.
You're right. Thanks, madam, I should go there.
Neville said goodbye to Professor Minerva McGonagall, and he decided to go to the room of requirements. Neville slowly reached near the room of requirements. He thinks about the need in his mind by closing his eyes, and he walked past the walls of the room of requirements. He entered there and saw the room full of antique items. He decided to search for something related to herbology. Neville searched the room and found an antique book of herbology. Then suddenly Neville seen a box. A box written Professor Severus Snape. Neville slowly opens it and found a photo of Severus Snape at his young age. He also found a paper in which it was written Lily. After all this time, he decided to touch the stone, but when he picked up the stone, Neville had a vision of the past of Severus Snape. The flash was so hard Neville drops the stone. The stone broke, and then suddenly a beam of light erupted from the stone, and it created a high energy field. Neville was scared, so he decided to hid behind the desk. He watches as the ball of light emerges. Suddenly it blasted and sent a huge flash of light. Neville closed his eyes, and everything went white for a second. Neville peeped from behind. And saw a man with a deep grey, long-sleeved button-up coat with matching trousers and flowing black robes as a cape. Neville slowly gets up from the desk and stand a distance for the man who was on the ground.
Sir, who are you?
The man at first did not answer, and he slowly gets up and then he turns around.
Neville, it's you?
Neville was shocked to see it was Professor Severus Snape. Neville could not believe Severus came back to life after his death.
Professor Snape, it's really you?
After everything, as always.
Neville was very excited to see Professor Snape. He went near Professor Snape and looks at him carefully. He thought the Professor died forever, but his surprise return made him very excited.
Sir, how you are alive. I heard you re-killed by the snake of Dark Lord.
I know that, Neville. There are two things that kept me alive. One is the love of Harry Potter's mother, Lily. And second one is the stone that you destroyed. Stone held my body trapped forever.
Neville was surprised to hear what Professor was telling. He never expected these things can happen.
But how you survived the death?
Death is not forever. My boy, I was killed by an indistinct creature, not by the killing curse, and when I died I had an afterlife stone that keeps me alive even after death.
Neville was very confused and very excited to hear what Snape said. Neville smiles at Professor, and he is glad that Professor is alive.
My boy, perhaps if you could say if Harry Potter is alive, I owe him something.
Yes, Professor Snape. Harry saved us all and he defeated Lord Voldemort. Harry is fine, but he is not here. He is with his friend Ron in the Great Barns.
Perhaps can you tell me if someone can take me to the place? I need to meet Mr. Potter.
Neville smiles and nodded his head. He knows some person who can take Snape to Harry. We are shown the scene of the Great Barns where Harry and his friend Ron sitting near a corny field near the highway. Harry and Ron were talking among themselves. They have meted after 1 year, so they were spending their time as good buddies.
Hey mate, what you will do after this carry or anything?
I don't know, Ron, but I will do something great. Well, hey, where is Hermione?
Oh, she is busy at Luna House for some medical project.
A taxi stops near the highway near the Barns. A man with a deep grey, long-sleeved button-up coat with matching trousers and flowing black robes as a cape came out and watches Harry and Ron together near the cornfield. Ron looks behind, and he's surprised to see Severus Snape standing a few meters before them.
Whoa, Harry, look.
Mr. Potter, glad to see you back again.
Harry was shocked to see Professor Snape alive. Harry slowly gets up and looks at Snape with a smile in his face.
Professor Severus Snape?
My boy, as always.